everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a trying new makeup video. I have a ton of new products to try out today, and most of these were featured in my most recent PR haul / my most recent Ulta haul. If you guys haven't seen those videos yet, I will link them down below in the description box for you. Also, all of the products that I'm using will be linked in the description box as well. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. The first product that I'm going in with is primer. This one is from Milani. It is the Skin Quench Hydrating Primer. I'm pretty sure that I bought this at Target actually, and it says that it has hyaluronic acid and coconut water in it. It also says that it's a new and improved formula, so I guess they already had this product, but they have upgraded it. This is what it looks like. I'm already very excited based on the way the texture looks. I feel like I'm going to love this. It kind of reminds me of the texture of the Tarte Base Tape Primer, I think is what it's called. Oh, but it actually has like a grippiness to it. It almost feels like liquid glue, you know? But obviously not like that sticky. Anyway, it feels really nice. Definitely feels like it's gonna be hydrating and no like crazy scent. I'm pretty sure it's just unscented, but this actually feels amazing. I purchased this one, and then I also purchased the Chill Out Primer, which I also definitely want to try very soon. I love Milani products, but I don't know that I've used any of their primers before, so I definitely got way too much product out initially, so a little bit goes a long way. But this feels amazing, and my skin looks nice and like shiny. I don't know what is going on here. I can see it in the mirror, but it's like a red dot, and it's like there's like a maybe, I don't even know if there's like texture there. It's hard for me to tell. I don't know what's going on right there. So just thought I would point that out in case you guys are like, what is on her face? Anyway, so far so good. I freaking love the way this feels. It really reminds me of the Base Tape Primer from Tarte. So for foundation, we are going in with the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation. And it says that this is new. I don't know how new it is, but I have two shades. I have 150 and 240. I don't know which one to try first. I'm actually gonna try 240 and see how that works. I freaking love this packaging. I love that it's like a squeezy tube and a pump. I don't know what it is, but I just love products that are like that. I feel like a lot of products recently have been like that. All right, okay. This looks like it's gonna be a really good shade. So I'm just gonna take my sponge. This is my Blinged Brushes collaboration. You can use code PAIGE for 10% off. And I'm just gonna apply this. Wow, that color looks perfect. It has some nice coverage. Is this supposed to be full coverage? It says natural finish, medium buildable coverage, no harsh ingredients, anti-pollution, antioxidant, anti-blue light, oil free. And this is natural beige, by the way. All right, so here's what one layer of the foundation looks like. It looks freaking amazing. It's so skin-like. I feel like I look a little pale right now, but it's also because I have like a black sweatshirt on. So anyway, by the way, I haven't mentioned my merch in a while. You can get my Frick merch, my Paige Koren merch, my #TrollTribe merch in the link in the description box. So I think I might just take a little bit extra product, just like a tiny bit, and kind of build up like right there, and then around my mouth a little bit, just to see if I can cover a little bit more redness. I would say that medium coverage is very accurate, but it does seem to be buildable, which is nice. Love it. So amazing. All right, so for concealer, we are gonna go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I've tried this once, and I didn't really like it. So we're gonna try it again, see if it was like the products that I used. So I'm just gonna use like a little bit, and a little bit here. I love the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation, so I thought I would love this concealer, and then it like kind of flopped for me. But like I said, it could have been my primer, it could have been the powder that I was using. This is in the shade 110, by the way. All right, things are looking freaking amazing. I love the way that my skin is looking. Now we're gonna go ahead and set the face with powder. I'm going in with the One Size powder, which I have used once before. I actually used it recently in a trying new makeup video. I liked it, but it was very weird and chunky. And it was crazy because so many of you guys told me that you experienced the same thing. Hello? That was so weird. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Matte I don't even know how you say that. M-O-N-O-I. This is their new butter bronzer. So their original butter bronzer is like a satin finish, and then this one is supposed to be a matte finish. I'm a big fan of their original butter bronzer, and I think I just got this in like the regular shade, like the bronzer shade. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. I don't even see a shade name on here. This one is definitely scented. I don't know if it smells the same as the other one or not, but it looks really pretty in the pan. I'm excited to see how this looks. Ooh. Already, I'm impressed. I'm loving that. I love the color. It's a little bit like warmer. Not warmer, but like maybe like yellowier than my usual bronzer. I think I have it right here. Let me show you guys the comparison. Oh boy. So here is the butter bronzer in the shade bronzer, and then we have the matte bronzer in the shade matte bronzer. I would say there's a difference in the shade, but it could be, yeah, this one definitely has a little bit more warmth to it, the matte one. I think I might even like this better than the butter bronzer already, just based on this first little testing situation. The bronzer looks so good. I wish it wasn't scented, but it doesn't bother me that much. I also actually like the packaging. It's the same sort of packaging, like the same shape, but I like the coloring of the packaging better on the new matte bronzer, so love that already. I'm going to Disney like today and I'm gonna pack this with me because it's so gorgeous. For blush, we're switching things up and we're going real high end. This is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Sublime Flush. The color is absolutely stunning and I have been dying to try this. I love the Hourglass blush that I have. I have the shade Diffused Heat, but I bought this one with some rewards from Ulta and it looks so pretty. It's like pinky and peachy at the same time. At least it's like pink and peach swirled in one pan. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love it. I'm such a blush person. Like, I feel like a few years ago, blush was like so not trendy. Like nobody liked blush and I was like, but I love blush. And finally, I feel like it's kind of coming back, which is good. So that way I don't look so weird with my blushed cheeks. I love these Hourglass powders because they add color to your skin, but they don't add like a layer of powder. Like it doesn't thicken up your makeup, you know, mask. So beautiful. I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows now. So I have this e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. So many people recommended this to me, so I'm really excited to give it a go. It's in the shade like medium brown or neutral brown or something. I love precise brow pencils. I don't mind the other e.l.f. brow pencil, the one in the white packaging. That one's alright to me, but I definitely prefer like skinnier brow pencils typically, so I feel like I'm gonna like this one even better. It does have a spoolie on one side, and then the product is over here. The color looks pretty good. My brows still look messy because I have to run through them with some clear brow gel, but that worked pretty well. It's nice and pigmented. It's not too like melty. Sometimes like brow pencils are like melty and they like smudge and smear. I feel like that one had a nice like firmness, but it also had good color payoff. So wow, I'm not surprised because I figured it would be really good, especially with how many people that recommended it, but I'm so happy that it worked out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. We're gonna do some eyeshadow. I have these super fun Revlon quads to play with that are new, and I cannot wait. Of course, I'm going in with my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly to prime my eyes. You know what's crazy? I was just thinking about this. So I use these washcloths when I film because I use them to like wipe off swatches or dry my hands off once I wet my beauty sponge. So pretty much every day that I film, I go through one of these washcloths, and that way I don't have to like waste, you know, as many paper towels or makeup wipes, like that kind of thing. And I was thinking, I was like, when did I get these washcloths? And I realized that I got them when I was moving into my very first dorm. I was like a freshman in college. It was fall semester 2015. And that was like 5.5 years ago probably is when I got these. And I still use them every single day. I don't know if that's like a long time to have a washcloth. I don't know. It just seems like that was forever ago. But they're awesome. They're like Target brand. This is so random. They're room essentials. I have like these peach ones. I have a lighter peach one, and then I have gray and black as well. So yeah, anyway, random tangent on washcloths. So we have 4 different quads here. We have Tantrum, which looks like this. We have Clat Back, which I'm trying to find the no glare. Looks like this. This is the one that I've already swatched. This one's called the Big Bang. I'm really tempted to go in with this one just because of the colors. And then we have Fully Loaded, which is this like greeny kind of one. I think that I'm gonna go in with the Big Bang just because this one is like totally like me out of all of these. This one's totally my favorite. I'll go ahead and swatch the shades for you. They are so freaking pretty. Like, look at that. They have little bumps all over them, like the impression on the shadows, and so it feels kind of weird when you're swatching them, but I would say they're like pretty firmly pressed. And look at how freaking pigmented these, oh, I just swatched the wrong finger, these shadows are. Those are so beautiful. So see, this is where I would use my washcloth to wipe my fingers off. I think we'll do sort of like, I don't even know. I'm gonna take the orange shade. No. I'm gonna take the pink shade, like the pinky purpley color. And I'm gonna put this on the inner and outer corner of my eye. We're gonna do a little halo eye moment and see how this works. All of the shadows in this quad, actually in all of these quads, look like they have like metallic-y, shimmery formula. So there's no like straight up mattes. So we're gonna do like a pink and orange sort of sunset themed eye today. These are applying to the eye super well. It's so like weird putting like a satin, I would say it has like a satiny finish. It's weird putting like satiny colored eyeshadows like in your crease, but they're super pigmented, easy to blend as well. Looking good. Sorry if you can hear Jarvis in the other room. It sounds like he's on the phone or playing a game, one or the other. I can hear him talking really loud. So yeah, we are actually going on a fun little Orlando trip today after Jarvis is like done with work and stuff and I finish filming. And we're gonna go to Disney and I'm so excited about it. Now I'm gonna take the orange color and I'm just gonna use my finger and I'm gonna tap this on the center of my lid. This is like going by so fast. The eyeshadows are just like applying so well, and like I don't even like really need to work on blending them that much. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of that yellowy color and just like really try to just like tap that right on the center there to kind of add like a little bit of extra highlight and dimension. I got like a tiny bit of fallout from those shadows, but nothing crazy. Now I'm actually gonna take a clean brush. I'll just take one of these from Bling Brushes. This is the E2, and I'm just gonna kind of like buff out the edge just to diffuse it a little bit better so we don't have such a harsh line. I will say that the shadows aren't as like shimmery as I thought they would be. Like when they're on my eyes right now, they don't look like metallic-y shimmery. Like it kind of doesn't look as good as I thought it was going to. They look great, but it's just not what I expected. For some reason I was expecting some like crazy shimmery metallics from here because I don't know. It's called the So Fierce Prismatic Palette. So yeah, interesting. For a highlighter, I actually don't think I grabbed a highlighter, so I'll just use this one from Ofra. This is the highlighter in the shade Star Island. I've been loving this color. I recently put it in my everyday makeup drawer and it's so freaking pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of that and pop it on the brow bone. Like that is the most dimensional shade on our eye. I'm also gonna put some of this on the inner corner, but I think I need a different brush. I'm going in with an E22 and I'm going to pop this right on the inner corner there. Nice and pretty. This is my favorite brush for applying an inner corner highlight. I always forget that I have like foundation all over my lips when I'm filming, and then I like realized at the end that I was talking this whole entire time with like crusty foundation lips. So anyway, for mascara I actually have, oh, I'm gonna do setting spray first. This is from Benefit. This is the new Professional Super Setter. I'm so excited for this. I've heard actually absolutely nothing about it. It says it's a long-lasting makeup setting spray, all mist, no mess, no drops, spots, or stickiness. Mists on a smooth, even, feather-like cloud. Ooh, that sounds amazing. It has pore-blurring powders that softly scatter light and visibly reduce shine. Locks on makeup for up to 16 hours and instantly blurs pores. That is a lot of claims. This is so gorgeous. They actually sent this to me in PR, but I did purchase the mini. Still missing my Ulta order. If you know about that whole situation, I contacted them and then they keep emailing me back saying like, thank you for contacting us. We know this must be so like, you know, annoying or unfortunate. We've moved this up further to, you know, like be reviewed. And then I've gotten that email like 4 times and I'm like, and they're all from different people. So let's see how this sprays. Oh, that looks amazing. It smells like the primer. Smells good. That is like the finest mist I have ever felt. All right, well, I feel like that did something. I'm really liking that. It looks, definitely my skin looks a lot like healthier now, less powdery. So now we're gonna go in with mascara, and I actually have these to try. So we have the Morphe Big Prime Lash Primer, and it's blue. Yes, blue. And then we have the new Morphe Make It Big Bold Black Mascara. So let's start off with the primer. I am like so scared for this. Here's what it looks like. Oh yeah, I definitely see the blue on my lashes. I feel like blue mascara is like not like a crazy thing. Oh my god, I actually like it. Should I do one side with the primer and one side without? I feel like I should. So it's kind of clumping my lashes together a little bit, but I'm gonna try it with one eye with the primer and then one eye just the mascara. So I don't know if I have to let this dry first, but I guess I'll just do the other eye and then I'll put the mascara on top of the primer. Wow, that looks pretty freaking good. All right, now it's time to put it over the primer. I just feel like it's still gonna look blue. Oh no. Do you guys see my bottom lashes? Oh no. Like, look at my bottom lashes on the primer versus the just mascara. Oh no. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to comb through it to fix it. And now it just looks even worse. Well, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh my gosh, that was horrendous. The mascara is nice. Like, I actually really like the mascara, like just over here. The primer totally messed that up. For lips, I'm going in with this NARS Air Matte Lip Color in the shade All Yours. I really hope that this color looks okay with my eye look. I feel like this will look cute. This is sort of like a whipped matte lip product. It definitely has that soft matte feel, and I think it looks cute with the like pop of peach on the center of the lid. It's definitely a lot orangier slash peachier than I was expecting. Typically I go for a cooler toned like pinky nude lip, but this is really pretty and it's super comfortable. It feels like those silicone like matte pore filling primers. That's what it feels like on my lips, but it looks like very beautiful and I love the finish of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out, give you guys my final thoughts, and we will finish out this video. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I feel like we started off really strong and then things kind of got a little rocky towards the end. Just kind of giving you a rough overview. I think that the primer performed very well. I love the texture. I think this is going to be one of my new favorite primers. I can already tell. I love it so much. Same with this foundation. This is like super awesome. I love the color. I went in with 240, which is actually the shade that I bought online, and I think that it was the perfect match for me. Love the finish of it. It has really nice coverage and I'm a big fan so far. The concealer, I don't know. I think the concealer just kind of like accentuates the little lines on my under eye area and it kind of makes it look a little cakey. Not my favorite. I wish that I liked this concealer more than I do. Like I said, I love this foundation. Like the foundation version of this is probably my all-time favorite foundation at the moment. So I wanted to love this, but I just don't think that it works out well for me. I guess I just have too many wrinkles. The setting powder is nice. Once again, I have no issue with it. It's not anything like groundbreaking, but I think it's really nice and it's worked well with both sets of products that I've used it with. The bronzer is probably one of my favorite products from today's video. I am very excited about it. Same with the blush. I freaking love this blush. It was an expensive blush, but it's so beautiful and I love Hourglass products. I just wish they weren't so pricey. What else did we try that was new? Oh, the brow pencil. Loved the brow pencil. I thought it was really nice and worked really well. The eyeshadow palette, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in the eyeshadow palette. I guess I wasn't expecting the right thing. I was just thinking these are gonna be so like prismatic and shimmery and metallic, but really they're just like satin finish eyeshadows, which are pretty. It's just not what I was expecting. So I'm a little disappointed in these. I think they're beautiful and I love all of the different like colorways that they have. I just don't know that I would use just this again. Like I would use it as a supplemental palette, or I would need a palette to supplement this one. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. That was kind of a disappointment for me, unfortunately. I thought those were gonna be so amazing. The primer for lashes, horrible. The mascara is really nice though. I really like the mascara. It gives me a ton of length. Like these lashes over here never look this long, so I think the mascara is really nice. Same with the lip product. I actually am liking it more than I thought I would. When I swatched it and I saw the color in person, because I did order this online, I was like, looks a little orangey compared to what I thought, but I think it's really pretty and it definitely has that soft matte look and feel. It's super comfortable, very lightweight and thin, but it's also very pigmented at the same time. So this is super awesome. I definitely would like a more pinky one. Like I want to see what other colors they have, but I really like this lip product. And yeah, was that everything? Oh, the setting spray. So far so good. I obviously can't tell you if it made my makeup last for 16 hours, but I will say that it did give me some good, like a nice boost of hydration, and I don't know that it blurred my pores. I don't know that I could guarantee that, but it definitely looks good, and the mister on this thing is so fine. Literally the finest mist I have ever used in a setting spray. So overall, I think we had a very successful day. The main flops were the mascara primer and I think the eyeshadows. Not that these were bad, like I said, they just didn't live up to what I was expecting from them, but everything else was great. I think the bronzer was my favorite product from today. The bronzer and the primer are like my top two. Just kind of giving you guys a little idea of my final opinions and thoughts. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching. That was today's video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all again. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.